CEFR 2026 Common European Framework of Reference Exam Tips. All you need to know. Question 1. What does CEFR stand for? Common English Foundation Rule. Common European Framework of Reference for Languages. Council for European Foreign Relations. Central European French Review. CEFR is the international standard for describing language ability. Question 2. Which level represents a basic user? A1 and A2, B1 and B2, C1 and C2, D1 and D2. The levels represent basic proficiency. Question 3. A B2 level user is considered beginner, upper intermediate/independent user, proficient user, near native. B2 indicates an independent user who can interact with a degree of fluency. Question 4. Which level is required to understand virtually everything heard or read? B2, C1, C2, A2. C2 is the highest level, representing mastery/proficiency. Question 5. At the A1 level, a person can write a complex thesis, introduce themselves and ask/answer basic personal questions, debate politics, read a technical manual. A1 is for very basic, everyday expressions and phrases. Question 6. The B1 level is often called the mastery level, threshold level, vantage level, breakthrough level. B1 is known as the threshold level. Question 7. Which CEFR level is usually required for admission to an English-speaking university? A2, B1, B2 or C1, A1. Most universities require B2 or C1 for academic success. Question 8. True or false? The CEFR only applies to the English language. True. False. The CEFR is used for all European languages and many others worldwide. Question 9. An independent user belongs to which category? A, B, C, D. The B levels, B1, B2, are defined as independent users. Question 10. Can understand the main ideas of complex text on both concrete and abstract topics. Describes A2, B1, B2, C1. This is a core descriptor for the B2 level. Question 11. Can express him/herself spontaneously, very fluently and precisely. Describes B1, C2, A2, B2. C2 users can express fine shades of meaning spontaneously. Question 12. The CEFR divides language skills into reading, writing, listening, speaking, grammar, spelling, punctuation, nouns, verbs, adjectives. None of the above. Proficiency is assessed across these 4 core domains. Question 13. What is mediation in the context of the CEFR? Resolving a legal dispute, acting as an intermediary between people unable to understand each other directly. A type of yoga. Studying alone. Mediation involves processing information and facilitating communication for others. Question 14. A person who can survive as a tourist in a country likely has level A2, B2, C1, C2. A2, wastage, is sufficient for simple transactions and travel needs. Question 15. The CEFR was developed by the European Union, the Council of Europe, the United Nations, Cambridge University. The Council of Europe developed the framework to promote linguistic diversity. Question 16. Can recognize implicit meaning is a characteristic of which level? A1, B1, C1, B2. C1 users can understand long, demanding texts and recognize implicit meaning. Question 17. How many main levels are there in the CEFR? 3, 6, 10, 12. There are 6 levels: A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2. Question 18. True or false, a C2 level speaker is exactly the same as a native speaker? True. False. C2 represents a high level of academic/professional proficiency, but nativeness is a separate concept. Question 19. Can produce clear, detailed text on a wide range of subjects is a descriptor for A1, B2, B1, A2. B2 users can produce clear, detailed text and explain a viewpoint. Question 20. The CEFR is designed to provide a grading system for schools only, common basis for the elaboration of language syllabuses and exams, list of vocabulary words, test for citizenship. It is a framework for creating consistent language standards across borders.